Hey guys, it's Miss Rader back again for your Monday lesson. We're just going to go ahead and get started because I know you are so ready to see what we're learning about today. And we will get started right now. So RL 4.2 and RI 4.2. This is lesson 1. And it is on summarizing. So we are reviewing summarizing today, and you'll do some work on it tomorrow, okay? So RL 4.2 and RI 4.2. Are you ready? Thumbs up. You ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Well, RL 4.2, that is determining a theme of a story, drama, or poem from details in the text. That's when you summarize the text. And RI 4.2, determine the main idea of a text and explain how it is supported by key details, summarize the text. You see the two key words? Yes, summarize. Summarize for literature and summarize for informational. That's summarize for fiction and summarize for nonfiction. So, why is summarizing important? You ever thought about that before? Why do we have to summarize? Well, summarizing helps us remember the most important parts that we need to remember of what we're reading. And summarizing helps us remember our favorite parts. So there are things that we read and it's like, oh, that's my favorite part. And summarizing makes you more aware of your favorite parts of what you're reading. So what is summarizing? We've talked about it all year, last year when you were in 3rd grade, second year when you were in 2nd grade, when you're in 1st grade. So what is summarizing? Give you a minute to think about it. Summarizing? Well, summarizing is giving the most important details in a shortened version of a story. Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. Does that happen sometimes? If we're telling something and we get too many details and whoever we're talking to, they really have tuned you out. They're not really listening to you. So we summarize to give a shortened version of a story, to make it a shorter, condensed version of what we're reading. So how do we write a summary? Now, I know that all of you all out there in 4th grade land know how to summarize text. I know it. I can feel it. You have learned it all year long. And this is, again, just a review. So please answer when I ask any questions, because I know that you know these answers. So we have a graphic organizer for summarizing. Does anybody know out there what we would use to summarize nonfiction informational text? Say it a little louder, I didn't hear you. That's right, the 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. Very good. I know that you know what you're talking about. So let's practice that. Okay, let's see if we really know. We're going to read a story about a red fox. The red fox is a very interesting animal. It is a mammal that lives in many different habitats. Foxes can live in the forest, grasslands, deserts, and mountains. They also eat a wide variety of food, including rabbits, rodents, fruit, vegetables, fish, and birds. They hunt by themselves and live in dens. Their dens are usually underground. When it is cold outside, they use their tails to keep themselves warm. The fox's tail also helps it stay balanced. Well, who is it about? The red fox. And what are we talking about? A mammal that lives in many different habitats, eats a variety of food, hunts alone, and uses its tail as an adaptation. You remember that from science, reading, adaptations. When? The life of a red fox. Where? Well, where they live, forests, grasslands, deserts, and mountains. And why? To survive. So, which is the best summary? From what we just read, and we did our 5 W's, which is the best summary? A, red foxes are the cutest animals ever. B, red foxes use their tail to keep them balanced. Or C, red foxes are mammals that can live in many different places and eat many things. They can hunt by themselves and they live in a den. Oh, do you know the answer? Say it loud. A little louder. C, that is correct. Good job. And if you notice, that is exactly what we wrote in our summary. Good job. So now we're going to use a graphic organizer for summarizing fiction text. Yes, I know you know this one. SWBST. What in the world does that stand for? Well, we use this when we summarize fiction or literature text. And that's somebody, wanted, but, so. The last one is then. Very, very good. I know you all love this one the best. So, yes, you do. I know. Let's practice. Lisa was getting a drink from the water fountain when she spotted her big brother, Ethan. He was standing at a locker getting ready for his shift as a safety patrol guard. As a guard, he helped kids cross the street safely on their way home. Hi, Ethan, Lisa called. Her brother waved, but he looked upset. What's the matter? She asked as she walked over to him. Ethan frowned. The orange vest I'm supposed to wear is gone from the locker, he said. Who could have stolen it? Liz and Ethan stood silently, thinking hard. Then Liz's eyes brightened, and she said, Your friend Robbie is on patrol. Let me read that again. Your friend Robbie is on patrol duty at lunchtime. I have a feeling if you find him, you will find your vest. Sure enough, when the bell rang and Ethan's classmates came down the hall, there was Robbie with an orange vest peeking out from under his winter sweater. So let's graphic organize, and that's a great idea. Somebody, Ethan and Liz, what did they want? They wanted to figure out who had the orange vest. But they didn't know instantly. They couldn't say, oh yeah, it was him. They had to think about it. So they thought back and remembered Ethan's friend might have the vest because he had patrol during lunch. Then they saw the friend with the orange vest on. Good job. So which answer choice best which answer choice best summarizes the events in paragraph 4? Lisa remembers that Ethan had a friend named Robbie. He is on safety patrol as well. Lisa and Ethan try to figure out who has the vest. The patrol vest is missing from the locker. When class gets out, Robbie is still wearing the vest. C, Lisa and Ethan try to figure out who might have the vest. Lisa has the idea that the boy who last had patrol duty might have it. And then D, Lisa thinks that Ethan should find Robbie. Ethan and Lisa are looking for the lost vest. Robbie is Ethan's friend. Now, from all those choices, what is the best one that we already wrote the summary on? Do you know? C, that is correct. Good job. So proud of you all. Now, it is going to be your turn to work on summarizing. You have some assignments to complete. And I just want to say thank you for always turning in on Mondays and Wednesdays for lessons. And I will see you on Wednesday, and we are going to review another standard. So I'll see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.